So, short video here about Google Hangouts. Now, this sounds rather as if it's aimed at a social media audience, but in fact has the potential to be used as a really effective educational tool. So what is it? Well, Google calls it a communication platform. So it's a way of setting up a really easy video conference, audio conference, a text chat discussion, or in fact a combination of all three. It might be something that we could use for revision clinics, for example, so that pupils didn't have to all come into school. Day pupils could take part in a revision clinic the night before an exam, for example. It might be that you've set a video to watch and you want an immediate discussion about it rather than waiting until the next lesson, which might be a week away. Equally, you could use it as a way of connecting with other schools. You could set up a hangout with a school in Germany, maybe just before an exchange visit, and have a chat with the German pupils. To get started, you need a Google account. Well, we all have one as our school account anyway. And then you need to download a Hangouts plugin for your browser of choice. So if you use Chrome, you download one for Chrome. I'll put the link in the lesson, so you can just click on that. It just takes a moment. You click on it, it downloads in a few seconds. You open it and it installs. It really couldn't be easier. So when you want to start a Hangout, I've already configured it. I've downloaded the plugin, and I now see it within my Google Apps launcher. So if I click on a new Hangout, you get a page like this. You get a pretty picture, and the simplest way is just to start a Hangout. So give it a name, click enter, and it will start a video call. Now you'll see down here in the bottom hand corner, by default the camera is turned on. If you find that a bit disconcerting, you can turn the camera off, and you'll just go to your Google image or just to an icon. And then very simply you just click to invite people. You type the email address, you click invite. Those people are invited and they can join. By default, it's set only to people within the Hangouts are set so that they're only open to people within the Claysmore Google account. You can widen this, as I say, if you wanted to communicate with other schools. If you click on this icon here, it opens up a dialog box. You'll see here it says Claysmore School only meeting. That's the default setting. But if you want to change that and allow people from outside Claysmore, allow guests, you want to invite, maybe you want to invite a speaker who can't make it in person, then you can change it to allow that. And that's it really. You set up your chat. If you wanted to set up the text chat, you click this button and it will enter a message here, and then you can see the conversation will develop down here. I'm not going to go into it now, but it's possible to record conversations. There's a development of Google Hangouts which is called Google Hangouts on Air, and you can use that to record the video and audio of a conversation, so that if you're discussing something that you think might be useful in the future, you can have a recording of it, and the pupils can go back to it and watch it whenever they want. So potentially could be really, really useful. It's not something that I've used myself yet, but I'd be very interested to participate if somebody's willing to have a go.